dear. Hello! Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you some tech that I've been using recently and also some games I've been playing. A couple people wanted to see what I'm currently up to, so I will show you. Recently I've been very much back into older tech that I love, as you can probably see, but yeah, let's get right into it. Some obvious tech is my MacBook and my iPad, which is across the room and I'm too lazy to go get it right now. But I'm a design student, which means I kind of need a lot of power to be able to run all of that crappy Adobe software that I need to use. And my MacBook has been my everything when it comes to education, really. I'm not going to show you my desktop, but is that not the cutest wallpaper ever? I'm currently obsessed with Sumiko characters, so there you go. But yeah, not a lot to say about my MacBook. It is a 2024 MacBook Pro M4 Max, I think. I don't know. I really needed a new MacBook and it was like kind of urgent. It was to the point where my 2020 MacBook Air, as much as I loved it, it could not run my homework. It was constantly crashing and it came to a point where I couldn't even save my work. So this was very much a like urgent educational purchase for me, but I am very happy with it. The silver kind of makes me a bit nostalgic and I don't got much to say. It's my laptop. We move on though to the PC, my Legion Go. This was a purchase I made just for funsies, really. My Legion Go, my PC, really. My MacBook's for school and design purposes, and this is for gaming and monitor purposes, I guess. I use my monitor with this and I have a lot of fun with it. Here's my desktop. Not much has changed since you've last seen it, if you've been watching my channel. It's pretty much exactly the same. I just have a few new games on here, but I have been absolutely obsessed with this. I haven't used it a lot lately because I'm currently into other games like on my DS. Recently I have been playing some Gordlets, Destiny 2, Fields of Mystria, Echo Point Nova, and Dead Zone Rogue. Dead Zone Rogue, oh, it needs to update. Okay. Dead Zone Rogue is basically a roguelite. It's a roguelite FPS and it kind of visually reminds me of Halo a bit, but the movement is like super smooth and it low-key, I don't know. The gunplay and the movement is just super fun and it's multiplayer. It's a multiplayer roguelite FPS game and I love it to death. I've been playing it with friends. It is so fun. It is a lot of fun. Echo Point Nova is another movement shooter, not a roguelite, but it is also a ton of fun. Kind of makes me dizzy, but I love it. Fields of Mystria is a cute, cozy farming game, and I've said this probably way back when, and I'll say it again. I love cozy games. Obviously, my name is Cozy Toasty. My entire thing was cozy gaming, right? I've never been huge on farming sims. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it has to do with the gameplay loop or what, but I could never truly get into it. Fields of Mystria has saved that for me. I love Fields of Mystria so much. It is so cute. The pixel art style reminds me of a Game Boy Advance game, and I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. It's giving Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem with also Game Boy Advance Harvest Moon, and I don't know what, it's like that perfect hit of nostalgia and modern game that I love. It has so many quality of life features that games like Stardew Valley don't have, and I love it. And the colors, it's literally just everything about it. It's just so good. No like massive cozy game has had my attention like this since Animal Crossing New Horizons in 2020. It is so much fun. I love Fields of Mystria. Destiny 2 is also just a super fun game. Destiny 2 is also just a really fun game I like to play. My boyfriend is huge on Destiny 2 and I like to play with him, and also sometimes I just like to run around and shoot things. It runs really well on this thing in handheld mode as well. So good. I love the Legion Go. And lastly, Gordlets is a cozy town building sim. It's like a sandbox town building sim, I guess. Like, you don't really have to look after anything besides like these little blob creatures, and you just kind of enjoy the vibes of the world, really. It's really fun to just chill and do nothing. It's kind of like leave it on your desktop and multitask and then come back to it. I love it. I love it a lot. Besides that, I also have Apex and Infinity Nikki and RoboBeat are both like new in my library, I suppose. Besides that, not a lot has changed with the Legion Go. I am still obsessed with it. It is still going going strong. I've only dropped it once and it's still going. So I love it. I love this quite a bit. Next up is my Books Palma. I've talked about my Books Palma before. If it will turn on. Hello. I've talked about my Books Palma before. It's gotten a different case, all thanks to Tudia. Not sponsored, but they did send me my Palma cases for free, and these are genuinely really good. But anyway, not sponsored. They're not paying me. I just like that. But I decided to try out this pink case that they sent me a while ago that I never really used because I really liked the flippy case that I had before. I need to put a phone charm down here. I need to put a phone charm down here for sure because it's looking a little empty and plain. Anyway, my Books Palma is still going strong. Recently, the fully voice-acted audiobook version of Onyx Storm came out. I'm big on fantasy, right? I've never really talked about my book taste before on here, but I am very big on fantasy and dragons, and I'm also really big on sci-fi. Those are just kind of my thing. Fourth Wing is one of those popular books where I don't think it's a masterpiece, but I can't stop reading it. It feels like the kind of Netflix show you watch, not because it's good, but because you're just invested in the drama that's going on. And that is how I feel about Fourth Wing. It's very entertaining, but I don't think it is a masterpiece. I'm sorry. I really hope that's not like a terrible take and I didn't just ruin so many people's opinions on me based on my book taste. But I did pre-order the cool looking version of Onyx Storm when it came out. I read like half of it and then I thought to myself, I'm gonna wait for the voice acted version to come out because the only thing that got me through Fourth Wing and Iron Flame was the voice acted audiobooks. They were just, again, it was like a Netflix show. I couldn't stop listening. And it's now out, so I've taken out the Books Palma and I loaded it up. I am ready for it, pretty much. I'm only like a chapter in, but you know what? I'm having a breeze. I'm having fun. Nothing too crazy going on with my Books Palma like visually besides the case and its desperate need for decoration. But I've been having a lot of fun having this back in my pocket. I'm slowly getting back into my reading phase. I rotate between reading and playing video games like constantly. It mostly depends on the season. I'm not usually a reader in the spring. Usually when it's like around fall, I'm super like back into books and I'm just reading all this stuff. But it's kind of nice just sitting outside in the sun, reading my books. Oh, I'm gonna leave that to update. I think the thing I get asked the most when I bring up my Palma is why not just use my phone? And I just really like having my dedicated hobbies on dedicated things. I had a whole video about this. I feel like I didn't really word it as nicely as I wanted to, but I really like the convenience of having my hobbies just kind of organized. And honestly, the less I'm on social media, like that's good enough for me, really. Even though I'm surrounded by all of these other devices, it's a lot nicer than just having my phone have every single thing I need and then me having a million distractions because of social media. And it's not like I can delete social media because it's also part of my job. I do different marketing campaigns for different apps. I do a lot of UGC. It's just like social media is where I kind of need to be. And that's not a bad thing. But there are many times in my life where I'm just so distracted by my phone and it's like, okay, I need to lock in on something else. So even though this isn't strictly for reading, the e-ink display, right? The e-ink display just makes it so much nicer on my eyes because, you know, it kind of mimics a paper, a page, or not a screen. It's just very nice to have, especially because it looks like a phone. So if I'm reading in public, you know, it's not obvious I'm using a Nook or a Kindle or stuff like that. It's just convenience, really. But very excited to keep getting into my books on here. Next up, we have my 2DS, my pride and joy, my main 3DS console that I have. I recently got this stylus off of AliExpress before all the tariffs hit, where it is telescopic. It expands like the original 3DS stylus does. And the original stylus for the 2DS is actually like this big. So this has been the greatest purchase I've ever made on AliExpress. I did decorate it with some Sumiko stickers. I was a little hesitant to do it because I didn't want to overdo it. I love people that decorate their 3DS. Obviously, I think if you bought it, do what you want with it, you know? A lot of people decorate stickers, throw it all over their 3DS, and it looks fantastic. For me, some of my consoles, yes, but my main console, my 2DS, it's just kind of, I've really liked this white and orange look, so, you know, it still has stickers, it's just not insane. But anyway, we got a little Neko sticker there, little polar bear sticker there, and what I've been playing are some Sumiko games. Something that was really disappointing to me is that there are 4 Sumiko games on the 3DS, and only one of them has an English translation. It was so upsetting to figure that out. I haven't touched these 2 yet, but I have been playing this one and this one. I believe this one is just Sumiko, Here You Settle Down, and then this one is Sumiko, Let's Build a Village. This one is kind of like a farming slash little town builder slash Animal Crossing-ish game, and I love it so much, but I don't speak Japanese, so it's been a lot of translating and figuring things out. It's been a little tough. But this one, let's open this one. This one does have a fan translation. It's not perfect. I don't even think it was ever finished, but it's so cute. I just desperately need to show you my little Sumikos. That one's mine. When you start the game, there's a little thing where it's like your Sumiko diagnosis, and it does a little personality quiz on you, and it asks like, oh, do you like this? Do you like that? It was like, do you like fashion? Do you like going outside? And then it said something like, do you cry a lot? Oh. I got this little polar bear, which is good because polar bear is my freaking favorite. I feel like the polar bear is underrated because the polar bear is the face of Sumiko. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Everyone's into freaking Chikawa, Sanrio characters. What's that bear? Rilakuma? I can't pronounce anything. But Sumiko, this has been my goat for like a week. I've been also just in a virtual pet craze recently, and I found out that Sumiko has little Tamagotchi-like virtual pets, and the best thing about them is they don't die. So I bought 2. I bought the Sumiko friend, which is being imported from Japan, so it won't be here for a while, but I really want to make a video on it so bad. It looks like it has the little Tamagotchi egg, like the little egg, but then you can put a cover on top of it that makes it look like the Sumiko character, and then the screen just kind of becomes like the little face of the character, and you can play with it. It's so cute, and I'm so excited for it. And the other one I got should be here in a few weeks. It is the Sumiko water, and it is just a little, like, it looks like a little Tamagotchi mixed with those water toys we used to have as kids. I used to get them from the dentist all the time. Hold on, let me show you a picture. I feel like I'm doing a poor job at explaining these. So here's the listing I got. So it is like this little Tamagotchi, right? And then the owner still had these on, and they were literally crying from neglect. And I was like, well, I have to buy them now. But they're so cute, and I'm just really excited to have them because a big reason why I've been so hesitant on Tamagotchi, which I'll get to, is they die. And I was like, I'm gonna be a terrible mother. I did also bundle this on Mercari Japan with that boba tea virtual pet. This was the listing I got it from. Super excited for that. But this is what the water looks like. It is, you know, virtual pet Tamagotchi, except it has water in it. And you can like flip it upside down and then the Sumiko react to the water, and it's just such a cute freaking idea. And I'm obsessed with them. They're just so, I don't know what it is about Sumiko merch, but it's so unique and I love it. But anyway, back to this game. It's basically, it's low-key like virtual pet, but also Mario Party, like sprinkled in there, but the kind of Mario Party you can play alone, which is so interesting to me. Anyway, I don't know what the hell what's going on down here. But yeah, here's my little goat down here, right? I also just unlocked the cat. It's not facing my direction. There he is. My chubby little kitty. I have a chubby orange cat in real life, so I do really like this character. But yeah, there's that, and then there's like a little board game that you run around and play mini games on, but the mini games are like calming and they're not really stressful. So I'm a big fan of whatever this is. Another game that I've been playing recently is a Mamegoma game. It's like this Japanese seal that's also a virtual pet game that I've been seeing all over TikTok, but it like the Nintendo DS version. I found out there's a 3DS version. There's also another one that is like Animal Crossing as well, except it has a little too much Japanese for me to understand. So I'm sticking to the virtual pet one for now. I've been kind of back on Cooking Mama as well. It's just one of those times, you know. But yeah, I haven't been playing anything super crazy on the 3DS. Just kind of cute little games I can look at every now and then. I love this thing to death. Anyway, moving on, my Tamagotchi. I bought this Tamagotchi a few days ago. I've been really hesitant to give it life, to turn it on, but today, on this faithful day, I decided to take the plunge, and I now am a mother to this sleeping Tamagotchi. It was awake earlier, but I guess it is, what time is it? It is 8:30. So I guess that makes sense that it's asleep. But I have been posting on my Instagram all day about my Tamagotchi and how I've been losing my mind out of fear that this thing is going to die day one, because you always hear those Tamagotchi horror stories, right? But also, this is the Tamagotchi Uni or Uni. I think it's Uni because universe. That's so awesome. But I didn't expect to actually have fun with this. I thought I was going to be more stressed out, if anything. It is very cute. It's like size of my palm, obviously. But I really like this clear blue design. I really wish that they had it just kind of wrap around for nostalgia purposes. But if you're not up to date on the Tamagotchi sphere, I have been so into it recently. Ever since I made my Littlest Pet Shop Tamagotchi video, hold on. Ever since I made a video about these guys, who, by the way, this cat was like so pissed at me earlier, probably because I didn't turn it on for a few days. But anyway, ever since I made a video about these, I got super into virtual pets. Like, it's actually crazy. It's why I got into Sumiko in the first place, because their virtual pets are so damn cute. The virtual pet space is like an actual addiction. It's crazy how many videos I've seen of people having like millions of virtual pets. And I didn't think I would want to make an updated handheld / video game / anything like that collection video this year, but I think I might have to near the end of the year because of virtual pets and iPods and stuff like that. Virtual pets have actually, like I showed you, I bought the boba tea one. I bought 2 Sumikos already. I've been posting on TikTok me going to Barnes & Noble every now and then just to find Tamagotchis and stuff. It has been crazy. It has been very crazy for me. But anyway, I also found the Miniso virtual pet that I mentioned in my LPS virtual pet video. The reason I got this one is because it's in the Digimon form factor, and I thought that was really interesting. But it does run Bunny ROM, which is a very generic OS for virtual pets, and I was just not too into it. Crazy ass keychain I already have going on here. But I did want to show you this knockoff Digimon that I got, and it looks like it has a screen protector on it, and I tried to peel it off, but I could not get it off. The other one is still in its packaging and it has little bubbles, so I'm pretty sure you can take it off. I couldn't be bothered. I didn't really even use it, but I'll throw that in the corner. This Tamagotchi is so cute. It's lived all day, which is an achievement to me. It's now sleeping soundly, which makes me happy. I took it to school. I learned how to use the babysitter function. It's so cute and fun and I love it. But I keep getting off track. As I was saying like 5 minutes ago, if you're not in the Tamagotchi sphere, there has been a shit ton of things going on here. I'm pretty sure this model specifically came out like, I want to say like last year or 2 years ago or something. It's pretty recent and it has freaking Wi-Fi. It can connect to an online world. You can play games. You can see other people's Tamagotchis. It's crazy how insane Tamagotchis I've gotten recently. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. It hasn't really needed anything all day as well. I feel like all of the anxiety I got from Tamagotchis originally was from the original ones, obviously, like, and the re-releases, the Gen 1, Gen 2, whichever, the LCD, the ones with the older screen, because they beep at you every other minute, and that's crazy. However, this one has been just chilling. I'm hoping it doesn't die in the next week or so, but I absolutely love it. I wish I could show you a little bit more about it. Can I even enter the Tamaverse while it's asleep? No, I cannot. That is so tough. So I can't really show you anything, but this has been a ton of fun for me all day. If anything, I've been a little more productive all day because of my Tamagotchi, which is crazy to say, right? You'd think it'd be more distracting if anything. But whenever I like mess with it and then I have to put it down and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go do whatever until it, you know, it needs something again. And then I go do it and then I come back and then it still doesn't need anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do some chores. And it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I didn't think I'd be into Tamagotchis. I thought I'd be more into, you know, other virtual pets. I researched so many virtual pets that don't die specifically so I didn't get a Tamagotchi and then be upset when it dies. But right now, as of this moment, I am chilling. Also, because I unboxed it last night, I do still have the packaging for it. First of all, insane amount of plastic. But it does have this watch band, which I kept in the box because even though this is tiny, I also have tiny wrists. So this just kind of, it looks a bit ridiculous. I don't think I'll be walking around with, with this on my wrist. But it's a cute idea. It's a very cute idea because it's like a little pocket watch. I've kept it on my belt loop because I feel like that's the correct way to wear a virtual pet. And it actually made me want to get a Pocket Pikachu for the pedometer features. This does not have a pedometer, which was a little tough, but you know, not every virtual pet needs a pedometer. I did order a Pocket Pikachu. I do need to walk more, and my Apple Watch is very old, so it does not keep a charge as long as I need it to. So Pocket Pikachu, we're gonna be crazy. Once all of these virtual pets arrive, I'm gonna be rocking the Pocket Pikachu, a Tamagotchi uni, and Sumiko pets. I'm gonna be insane. But for now, we're fine because I have my Tamagotchi uni. I was gonna make a video on me raising this as well, but that would just adding more craziness to me taking care of this. So I'm just gonna leave it in one of these little videos for now, which I am. Oh yeah, my book's Palma finally updated so I can show you this cute wallpaper I have. Anyway, once I have all my virtual pets, I am 100% making a virtual pet video because this has gotten a little bit out of control. But I think it's time I move on from the Tamagotchi. On to the last thing, my iPod Nano. I recently made an iPod video as well, if you want to check that out. And in that video, I was rotating between the silver iPod Classic and the iPod Nano. I got this from a seller who replaced the cursed battery on these nanos, so I don't have to worry about the spicy pillow, which makes me happy because this was the nano I had growing up, and I'm listening to Pink Panther's new album on it. I recently got a couple signed CDs. I don't have them here in my space. Maybe I'll make a CD collection video, I don't know. But I did load them onto the iPod. One is Fancy That by Pink Panther's, Sincerely by cozytoastyy. I did get signed and it was very cute. And just a bunch of other. But so far, this album has been on loop like crazy on my iPod. So much fun. I just love my iPod. I don't really know what else to show you about my iPod besides the fact that I've been listening to it pretty recently. There's not a whole lot on here like cool looking wise besides just my music. And music is subjective, so you know, like I probably have terrible taste to a lot of people. But here is a little glimpse of my stuff. I don't even know if I want to give you like a glimpse of my albums, to be honest with you, but I did find this case on eBay. This is a clear Griffin case and it has this cool gradient on it, so it goes from clear to dark, and I think that looks really nice actually. And of course I threw in a Sumiko sticker in there because I need them all. Besides that, you know, it's been my music player. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it helps me stay away from social media, and this whole day has consisted of these two things as I'm recording this. But anyway, that has been some things that I'm currently into. I hope you enjoyed little chaotic video, and I hope you learned a little bit more about me that you maybe didn't know. Is this a good thumbnail? This looks kind of crazy. I don't know, maybe this won't be the thumbnail. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are having a great day or night wherever you are. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. This is a little smart ring I got from TikTok. It tracks my steps and I think that's cool, especially because it's stylish. Look at all that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you were doing chores while watching this video, I hope you got your chores done. If you were eating, I hope your meal was good. And if you were drawing, I hope your drawing turned out great. I will see you guys next week for another whatever. Bye bye.